So welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you read the title, you know basically nothing, so I'm just going to explain it here. This is just going to be telling you about a game that I highly recommend to you. Also, I'm very sorry this is just going to be me talking with a blank screen because I could not take myself to subtitle this or put anything in it because I'm way too lazy and I just got back from a trip, so happy me, I guess. But again, thank you so much for clicking on the video, and I'm just going to explain what this is. So this game is amazing. It's it's amazing. And first, before I start the video, I just wanted to say the best part, in my opinion, starts around 7-ish minutes. So if you want to go and check out the best part, go skip to there. It's still going to be the same blank screen. I'm just going to be talking about something else that I love so much about this game. But yeah, so just enjoy the video, I guess. Flashy images or something. You're probably going to click off about a minute in. That's why I'm going to try to make this around 5 minutes. So if you read the title, you probably have no idea what's going on because I did not put anything in the title. I'm so good at this. I haven't even made the title yet. I'm just guessing. But yeah, so what I'm going to talk about a game. I'm going to talk about a game today that is probably the top in its genre as of right now. There's probably a lot of other games that are better, but I don't know. Probably not, though, actually. And almost no one's heard about it. Now, the game I am talking about here is called Mind of Nations. Mind of Nations is an early access game on Steam, and it's just incredible. Now, the gameplay of it, you colonize provinces, yada, yada, yada. You start really early on in the world or whatever. That's basic. That's everyone has that. But there's a couple aspects to it that make it totally unique and extremely fun to play. Now, the genre I'm talking about here is the simulation kind of world building nation roleplay thing genre kind of thing. So essentially, you get spawned into a world in 3066. I don't even know. That's just the year. And so essentially, the story behind this is you've left Terra, you've ascended, kind of like a Hindu type thing, where you're reborn in this world or whatever. And you have three types of things. So first I'm going to talk about the colonization. And so you have three civilian units, explorers, astral probes, and colonization units. I have limited knowledge on astral probes. I haven't really talked about them yet, so I'm just going to forget about them. Now, explorers, you know what explorers do. They go and they explore provinces and they, do whatever. Now, here's the good thing, like the amazing thing about this. There are they can range from anything. You can have a province with 4 items, and that's whatever. That's fine. But each province has a specific land limit. It can be 177 kilometers squared, anything, any size, and that size then determines how much land or how much food you can get from it. Is it going to be 1,000 tons of food, or is it going to be 300 pounds? And then that land also leads into how much industry you can have in that area, how much population, and it is insane. So, for instance, I colonized a couple provinces in my game, and it was going well, and I had a lot of population, and I had a lot of land, and I was making over 32,000 tons of food per year, and it was insane. Now, this is a simulation, mind you. It needs to go quick. Sorry for that abrupt end. I know segues are my specialty here at this channel. I know. Thank you very much. But yes, so what was I talking about? Oh my god, I love myself. I completely forgot. But I'm going back to Explorers now. I don't care about you. What you think? I actually do though. Please subscribe. Oh my god. Sell out. Oh my god. But yeah. So anyway, Explorers. So I talked about Explorers briefly, just literally 30 seconds ago. But here's the thing: you can specialize the Explorers. You can send Explorers out in groups of maybe you want only 300 Explorers to go out, and you want them to go with the bare minimum of food. Okay, that's going to take you maybe 2, 3 years to explore a province. A year is 10 minutes IRL, and there's 12 months in a year, so I have no idea how much time a month is, but whatever. So you would send him out, he would travel there, and he would explore. Or you could send out a party with 3,000 people, a ton of food, and have it explored in 6 months, which is, I don't know how many minutes. But yeah, you could do that. And then you could do the same for colonization. You could send out a party with bare minimum equipment and people and colonize the province in a lot of time. Or you could send them with the maximum amount of everything and go and colonize it. The maximum amount of everything I would recommend, I mean, it does dampen your population in the early game, but your food supply is going to be fine if you have the correct strategies. Now, that brings me on to food. Food, the system is just insane. So you have specialization groups. You get 3 specialization groups every 69-ish years. I don't know. I'm sorry. No, not the number. Oh my god. But yeah, so that's what you get. And then those specialization groups can go into things like making industrial products out of raw products and luxury goods from war animals, anything. Now, these specialization groups are the core factor in your growth. There's also things called centralization. If you overextend provinces, that's in so many games like Europa Versailles. I don't know. That's just to name one. Maybe CK3. And that's basically our overextension thing. You also need influence to colonize a province. I've just segued out there. I don't even know how. But yeah, so you can do that with influence, and influence takes time to get. Or you can just speed it up by spending in specialization groups. Specialization groups can also increase your max specialization. They can do so much. I highly recommend this game. Go check it out. I'm past 5 minutes, I know, but I'm still going. No one's watching right now, but I'm still going. Oh my god. But yeah, so essentially, you can have specialization groups doing anything, and that's key to your empire because you need to be able to make resources, sustain trade routes, and do everything else. Specialization groups also help with trade. You can trade more products, more variety of products. You can create prestige products. Prestige products being something like real world nations have, like Swiss cheese, Bordeaux wine, Byzantium textiles. You can make anything for that nation. For instance, I had my nation called Unitian, so I could have made Unitian soap, Unitian chalk. That's what I can make because I was producing a lot of chalk in that game from trade routes with calcite with another nation, which is another player. And it was just insane. And there are so many ways, and yeah. So now next thing I'll do into souls, because this leads into something, the best part. Souls are basically, you have your common souls, you have your noble souls, and you have your aesthetic soul, and then you have your free souls. Common souls are everyday people who just go about their lives, and that is your vast majority. Noble souls are the people that give you sciencing. They've ascended from common souls and they want to deliver science to the community and help the community out. Aesthetic souls are noble souls that have gone above that and they've done all they can to the science industry and the public and everything else. And they're trying to find a way out of this plane of existence. It's kind of like Hinduism here. I guess like noble souls take like 5,000 years to go into, aesthetic souls and common souls take like 10,000. I don't know. It's basically Hinduism. And the story behind this is just that you've ascended from Earth and now you're on here. And it's very confusing. This is very late in the video to be saying this. I'm sorry because no one's watching this. If you are watching this, I swear to God, you have something wrong with you. But it is a very good game. So then again, maybe not. So yeah, so that's basically free souls or just aesthetic souls who've found their way out, and each of these soul groups give you kind of a power. I don't even know what they're called, but they give you stuff like you have daily power things, you have government, and then you have social. I guess no religion, and so here's the thing. My main thing with this game is I love what you can do with the power that those souls give you. It is insane. You can customize your nation to the very specifics of your dreams. You could do anything with that if you have enough of it. For instance, I went into the game, going into the government tab, going into who rules. Who rules seemed like a pretty straightforward question. They asked, who do you want to rule? A king? Someone else? I don't even know the exact questions. An oligarchy, a small group? A couple? 2? 1? I picked a representative council of 20. That was one of the options. That wasn't even the custom option. I could have customized an option. I could have said representative council of 124. I could have said a death cult of 90. I don't even know. But they gave me that choice, and then it went further. How do these people get elected? Well, maybe the noble souls should elect them. Okay. How do the noble souls get to elect them? I don't know. Why don't they go into a ballot or, kind of go to them and place their vote with a chairman who counts the votes? Okay. Who's the chairman who counts the votes? Maybe a past president, government representative? And why is he the one that counts the votes? What can he do? What power does he have other than counting the votes? Maybe he can raise levies. Who pays the levies? And that was insane. And it keeps going down and down and down. Because then I picked two extra parties out of them, the executive, and they all have their own branches. And that's still going. And it is just insane. Who votes? Maybe landowners. Why not landowners? I mean, everyone over 14 sounds kind of bad. I mean, I don't know, landowners. And then I gave women the right to own land, and I didn't have any racial discrimination. It was paradise. It was a democratic paradise. And it was just, I could customize that so much further, and that was probably the best part of the game. I haven't even talked about the industry or raw resources or anything. And I doubt I will because this video is already 10 minutes long and I'm not subtitling 10 minutes. I'm not going to do anything with this video. It's just going to be a MP3 of me voicing this. But yeah, it was insane and I highly, highly recommend it to you. And go try it out for yourself.